Well, good evening, everybody. Happy April Fools. I'm Westside. Welcome back to my channel. Tonight we're going to be just going over some of my favorite content creators and some of the cool edits that they put together that have really inspired my style of editing and just compiling footage. So let's just dive right in. The first guy I want to be checking out, this is J.R. Ollie. I'll be playing a few of his videos tonight. It's a 19-year-old from Canada. And this first video is actually shot on an iPhone, and I want to show you this video first just to show you that it doesn't necessarily, you don't necessarily need a DSLR camera to make a badass little edit. If you got a phone, you know, your phone probably has just as good as a camera as most people started out with, as far as that goes. So this is called Lost in Translation. It's shot on an iPhone.
Hello, no one is available to take your call. Please leave a message after the tone.
I've been feeling a little lost lately. Kind of like everything around me is moving in the opposite direction. I've been uninspired and unmotivated to do anything. I don't know what to do.
Well, not all the time you're going to be happy. So sometimes you just have to take a little time off of what you're doing. Take a breather, relax.
His monologues just really speak to me. He knows how to tell a story.
I mean, like, you don't give up.
What's up, Gravy? What's up, Swip?
And this time of the year, you know, it's fun to reflect all the good things that you've done. And all the good things that you accomplished. And be proud of yourself. And I'm so proud of you for what you've done. Always here for you. You can call me anytime you want. And I love you so much.
Yeah, that video was shot on an iPhone. So if you want to make excuses that you don't have a nice camera, fuck that. Go shoot some cool shit on your phone. Yeah, shout out to another stupid FPV stream. I was over there a minute ago. Love those guys. Yeah, so that was J.R. Ollie out of Canada. The next video we're going to be looking at is another J.R. Ollie video. Kind of like a year recap of his from 2017. His sound effects are just next level. And the way, his creativity on how he tells his stories. Like, this is pretty cool how he uses the photos and keys in his videos. Yeah, he really knows how to make the color pop, but at the same time make it look natural. And then he knows how to just do these crazy...
This is the real life right now. Another chapter of my story has been written, and I can't wait to share another amazing year with you.
What a badass fucking creator. So this one, everybody knows fucking Johnny FPV, but this is one that he did with another one of my favorite creators, Sam Colder. He does lots of travel videos and whatnot. You might have seen this, you might have not. It's very cinematic, you feel to it. Sound effects. Yeah, you know, so when these creators are putting these edits together, they're not just slapping, you know, what they think is going to work with the music. They're taking their time and telling a story with their whole edit, and I think that is overlooked and very important when you are making any kind of video, whether it be an FPV video or a vlog or anything. It should tell a story, and if you're not telling a story, then why are they even watching it? You need to be intrigued in a video within the first 10 seconds, otherwise you're just gonna hit next. So here is Sam Kohler, the guy who was doing that video with Johnny FPV. This is another video that kind of inspired me.
When you're screaming now, but you can't make a sound, you know it's only a dream. When your back hits the ground and things turn around, you know it was only a dream. 'Cause nothing is as bad as you think, even when you're pulling at the seams. When the lights go out, you still got me. Detours lead to barricades, and home is while your friends are fake. I'll be there to clear the way. And you know I love
Like, who the fuck does that? Hanging off the side of a building? Yeah, this dude is crazy. He's not afraid of heights, as you can see. Whew. No cranes for me, thank you very much. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that was a video by Sam Colder. Dude is next level for sure. Yeah, these are all, you know, the people that I look up to as far as video creators, and it's a high bar to set, but why not set it at the top, you know? What's up, Mr. Goodbar? How you doing this evening, buddy? Night Train, hell yeah, dude. Fucking, if you ain't scared of heights, go get some footage like that, because that shit's badass. And so the next one, this kid is pretty young actually. I think he's like 18, maybe 17. But age is nothing in YouTube. I mean, some of these videos, you know, like JRLE, he's 19 years old. This kid Andrew James, he's a real young kid. If you have a passion for something, you shouldn't let anything stop you. Because that's the only thing stopping you is yourself. Just keep pushing, you know, if you have a dream, don't stop until you achieve it. You know, he's telling a story. He's starting out at the beginning of his life, you know, and moving forward. Amazing. The kid's not even 18 years old. Amazing. Amazing. Yeah, when you're putting it, there was a lot of camera movement in that one, and that is a good point to talk about. Camera movement is very important, especially with transitions, just the overall feel of the edit. When you're putting together clips, don't just put them together. You know, look for motion that, you know, when you're shooting your shots, you should be taking motion into account, and, you know, get some panning shots, or some bottom to up, or some up to bottom, you know, and whenever you shoot left to right, up to down, you can always reverse those shots, keep that in mind. So, get different angles, and when you're doing that, it's going to allow you to tie your footage together more. You know, if you get side to side, up down, maybe like a diagonal both ways in every shot you do, you could just, you know, kind of like a puzzle piece. Alright, I want to keep the motion going up, so you just take that same motion and follow the motion into your next clip. You just want it to be fluid, you know, and if your motion changes directions, that's totally fine. Just keep that direction change fluid. Here's another one by J.R. Ali.
One word to describe New York City: overwhelming. Thousands of little moments, countless characters, and millions of stories all happening at the same time. It feels like a second goes by much faster.
Like, you can see the motion. It's going all the way it's supposed to.
It
just feels natural.
This is my playground, and I love the beauty behind the madness.
And there's just, his sound design is just off the charts. The song doesn't just sound like this, you know, he took his time and he put a sound effect where it was fitting. Sound design is another thing that's super overlooked. Even in flight footage, if you have a badass shot, you know, it's short of leaving your motor sound in, but say you're over the water and you're by some birds, maybe put some wave sound effects, or just spice it up. It doesn't take that long, and it adds a whole other dynamic to your videos. The human brain takes in audio stimuli before it takes in visual stimuli. So if you hear something, it's going to register in your brain before if you saw it. And when it happens together, it just feels right. So this is Peter McKinnon. He probably has taught me more than any other channel on YouTube. He does a lot of tutorials and just little vloggy kind of. He's got a great attitude, and he's very inspiring as far as when you watch his videos, it just makes you want to go out and make a video. And this is kind of like a little feature film he did. It's 5 minutes long, but this kind of showed this. It goes back to what we're talking about, story. His next level was storytelling. He's like king when it comes to that. So this is called The Bowl by Peter McKinnon.
probably not the photo you were expecting to see at the end of a sequence like that. And to be honest, me neither. But this photo right here speaks to me the most of everything I saw and captured while spending time in Kenya. This is what a drought looks like. It's pretty horrible, right? Dead crops, nothing grows, there's no water to nourish these crops, so you have no food, nothing to drink, nothing to eat. These people are having to leave their farms to find food elsewhere, find safety elsewhere. And this is just the result of a few years. We visited a hospital while we were there to see some of the effects that this had on the local community and met a little boy named Wilfred and his mother Maximilla. Now, Wilfred's 3 years old and he can't walk. His legs aren't strong enough to actually support him because he's malnourished. I saw dry riverbeds that used to be filled with water. I also saw farming techniques that were helping. I saw people eating berries for 2 meals a day, but I also saw families who were thriving amidst the crisis. I saw more kids who were struggling and malnourished and heard more about the crisis throughout East Africa. But I also saw perseverance, and that same perseverance that these people have to help one another to ensure little kids like Wilfred get to stand for the first time. Or better yet, walk for the first time. So what was it about the photo of the bowl that struck me? The stitching in the bowl came to represent a lot of things for me, both the desperation that comes with poverty and the ingenuity that humans have to keep persisting. The misconception that happiness somehow means owning nice things. It also struck me as a metaphor for the world as a whole, a world broken by droughts, floods, natural and unnatural disasters, but a world that can be held together by hope and generosity, with the work of organizations like World Vision, and with the small, everyday kindnesses we show to each other.
Yeah, now tell me you didn't feel something from that. You know, that's what I try to do with all my edits, is I try to invoke emotion. Try to make you feel something. Because if you feel something, you're going to remember that more, and it's going to stick with you longer. So this is Ben TK. He's another one of my favorites. Dude is crazy. He travels a lot.
I've always wanted to visit this country. I'd seen so many amazing photos and heard the incredible stories from others that had been here. And now, I finally got the chance to see Thailand for myself.
Yeah, the way he low passes the sound out with the music, or with the water. Genius. What the fuck? Yeah, like what the fuck? Dude's next level. Yeah, his Luma fades are just... What's up, Luxie? What's up, Raw? Carbon? Just watching some cool videos. Hanging out. See the motion, it flows. There's very little static shots. Yeah, he does a lot of After Effects. Again, but he's not talking at all, but he's still telling a story, you know. You can tell a story without words. Alright, this next one is a little bit more action-y for you guys. For all you crazy FPV pilots watching, if anybody's still here. This dude is a beast, and this was all done on a GoPro. He films action sports all over the world.
For the last 2 years, I've been living out of a suitcase, traveling the world, and working with some of the best athletes on the planet. And I documented it all with a camera that fits in my pocket. Are you kidding me? Here are some of my favorite moments.
This is a video that, when I watch, it really makes me feel like I suck. What's up, Epic Red, aka Joe? Just watching some videos, hanging out, drinking some beer. Yeah, that was badass. The mouth, GoPro mouth. Sick. I love it when they load past the audio out. Oh, lightning bolt. What the fuck? So sick. Yeah, Chris Rogers is a fucking beast. Dude is next fucking level. For sure. Yeah. All these guys that I'm showing the videos, I'm showing them to you guys because they inspire me. Like, they're way, way out of my league, but that's fine. I don't have to become them overnight. But if you set your bar high, then you're instantly just going to think, let me just put a little bit more quality into this. It might take some time learning, and that's fine. Nothing comes easy, you know? Nothing cool, at least. And so here's J.R. Ali's latest one. I don't know what the fuck this guy's doing, but he's got some crazy widescreen shit that I've never ever seen before. What kind of format is this, you guys? He's the only one that I've seen that has this. But look how fucking wide this is. Like, holy shit. What even aspect ratio is that? But it's only on like his last few videos. I guess it's some new aspect ratio. But this is called Egypt like never before from J.R. Ali. So sick. Like, what the fuck? So epic. Coming out of the TV like that? Yeah, this dude is like the master of speed ramping. Like, you can tell everything's just going down and then up, slow, fast. Fast as it's transitioning to the next shot. Lighten up the hieroglyphics like that? So fucking amazing. So epic. Really dug that. Yeah. Yeah, and then we're gonna head over to GoPro's channel for a bit because some epic shit goes down over here, and you know that. First, we're gonna start off with the homies video. How many of you have like a really good homie that has a video posted by GoPro? I fucking do. Old Virgin shooting the gap between the parachute. Boom! So fucking sick. Boom! Jesus Christ, that's crazy. So this is a pretty cool video. This is the whole $1 Million Challenge highlight video that John found out that he won, and they used this little clip in this. But this is a pretty cool video.
Okay, here goes nothing!
All these people split $1 million. I think they got 18,000 each. There's Johnny FPV. That dolphin shot, that was Chris Rogers. Security guard. Oh! Sick. Nice transition. Sick.
Her name is the baby, the chicken.
Oh, there he is. So sick. Yeah, you guys, I'm pretty sure they do this every year, so just keep an eye out for the date. If you got some epic shit, fucking submit it. I think John submitted like 10 different clips, but they picked that one. Fucking badass, huh? Yeah, so sick. We're gonna go watch some more Ben TK's videos, because that dude is next level, for sure. He's got this cool 12 countries in 24 days video. So yeah, I appreciate you guys hanging out. You know, I figured I wasn't gonna get too many people. I know it's Monday night and whatnot, but I felt in the mood to share my inspiration with others. So here we are. See, he's got that widescreen format too, I think. Let me zoom out. Yeah.
Europe. A continent so full of wonder.
What is that? I
bustling
want
with
that in my
beautiful
life.
architecture and laced with countries so close together.
That bubble
all so
transition.
incredibly different and unique from the last. Each filled with so much ancient history that one human being couldn't learn it all in a lifetime. And now, here I am, about to embark on an incredible journey, traveling across 12 countries in 24 days. So let's do this.
$21,900. I could get down with some $21,900 in my life. Sick. Love that. I love those door transitions. What's up, Joe? Hey, AK Joe. Yeah, Adobe's pricey. I only pay for Premiere. I'll get After Effects when, yeah, that was Ben TK. You guys need to check his shit out. Definitely, definitely. Go sub him, follow his shit. He's got a badass, I think his newest one, he's got this cool, like, transition where he goes in this lock. Let's see. Yeah, this one. Yeah, you know, for flight footage, you don't have to spend that time and edit like that, you know, but if you're looking to spice up your stuff, you know, when you go out, take your phone, and just, like, shoot some video of your quad, or a tree, or the sun, or a bird, and maybe put that in the beginning of your video, or maybe, like, film yourself getting into your car, loading up your gear. Just a little, it takes not that long at all, and it definitely helps tell the story, which, if you have a story to tell when you're starting out with your edit, people will watch it. They feel, or they're like, where, you know, where's this going? What, you know, what are, you want to make it a little bit suspenseful, so be creative. This is a pretty creative video. So sick in the lock.
Come on,
Boom.
Jamie. Pick up the phone. Pick up. Ahoy, ahoy.
Through the wall. Swoop.
Before heading to Genoa, where we would board the MSC Magnifica,
Yeah, go.
we decided to spend...
You need to go get that B-roll for sure. Always get the B-roll. Yeah, he's got some pretty badass other ones. And it looks like he doesn't have much. Here's a video of what's in his camera bag and whatnot. He's got a Mavic and, you know, a gimbal and a laptop and not much. That's all you need to do what he's doing. I have basically all that shit. My laptop's fucked right now. And I'm working on an AP drone. I'm trying to get a Mavic Air, but I think I got a lock on a Typhoon. Someone wants to trade my Dom V3s and my 3-inch floss for an AP rig. It's fucking big, but it does shoots 4K or 1080 120, so fuck it. This one's pretty good, if I remember correctly. Skip those fucking ads. Yeah, so my next big trip is going to be to Australia. I had some legal problems. I got a DUI recently, so I'm dealing with that. But after that's taken care of, I'm booking a flight to Australia, and I'm going to go there and enjoy it. Because I figure it's the furthest possible place I could go, and as I get older, I just want to have to take shorter and shorter plane rides. That's how I figure it, right? And I hear everybody in Australia doesn't give a fuck, so...
Tryna get through the dark on a feeling. Oh, lost our gravity, now we're weightless. But I know in my heart we can take this.
Yeah, it was gonna be next winter, Joe, but it might be the following winter. But I'm fucking going. It's fucking happening, you guys.
Your new family across the next 8 days. The best 8 days of your life. We're going to show you all Melbourne has to offer and a lot more. And after that, we're going to make sure you're set up with everything you need for Australia.
We swear we're alive, but we're falling to pieces. We fight like lions. Howl at the moon, should be fine, so we bury the truth. But I know inside, we're beautiful creatures.
So crazy.
There we go.
Listen to his sound. Like, there's just so many layers he's using. You know, with video you might have 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 layers, but audio you could have up to 10, 20, 30 layers depending on your scene. And you know, I came from music production and I got out of it because it just was too time consuming. You can get eaten up, and all the time you can just layer shit out and make it, you know, just have more depth. And these guys spend a lot of time on sound design too.
Standing tall, shaking off the dust. Oh, yeah. Now we know what we're made of. Ooh, we got monsters in our closets. Had a reason, but we lost it. No direction. We've been calling through the night, through the night. We swear we're alive, but we're falling to pieces. Fight like lions.
Yeah, so that's been TK. Before we go, I wanted to show you guys my other YouTube channel. It always brings up that fucking dude who killed his wife, which is fucked, so I think I need to change the name of that channel. But so here's a couple of kind of the other kinds of videos I've done. Here's like a wedding video for my friends. I DJ'd it, you know, he invited me down to DJ's wedding, and yeah, I'd like to shoot video while I'm at weddings too, so this is what came of it. Let's crank that quality up a little bit. Dolly zoom.
All the talking, wasting all your time. I've given all, but I've got.
You can see my amateur mismatch right there. I messed up on the masking, but that still was alright. I like the color in these shots, the teal and the blues, or the teal and the oranges. Yeah, look at those colors. This is right after I got the 7. I do some crazy, like, yeah, I do use a crazy, like, hyperlapse setting and, like, rotate it through the house. Is it even a wedding if the groom doesn't do a backflip? Yeah, so I'm not just into FPV, I'm into cinematography too, you know. My channel is about more than just FPV. I can be thrown into any situation and thrive. I'm all about, you know, knowing how to just adapt. Yeah, look at this. Crazy shit. It was the first time I figured out you could do more than just time lapses with the hyperlapse setting. I do some crazy, like, keyframing right here. I'll make them glow. Yeah, if you do different stuff, you guys, it helps with your overall storytelling. So on that note, we're going to call it. Thank you guys so much. Until next time.